Hello? Hello? Is this on? Is this on? Hello? Hello? What's up, Skate? We got 10 minutes. Oh, that's turned up too high. Sorry. Hey. Okay. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? So, what do y'all think? So, I'm not gonna make this about Fantasy Critic, but just a reminder that I did draft an unannounced 3D Mario game. So the stakes are a little bit high. But I don't really care about those stakes, let's be honest. I'm going to school these fools in Fantasy Critic every year, no matter what. There's other stuff, right? Like, are we going to see Silksong? Are we going to see Final Fantasy Tactics, the remake? There's been some smoke about Final Fantasy 9. Those are like the two final missing pieces of the NVIDIA leak. And we might actually hear about FF9. There's new art out there for Zidane and Garnet. FTL2. Honestly, I could see it. I don't think this is the place. I think this is, if they're going to show any indie stuff at all, I think it's going to be big deal indie games. I think there has been big deal indies have been waiting for this moment, potentially. So you might get like a Slay the Spire 2 date. Although that's launching early access, so probably not. But like Silksong or Mina the Hollower, shit like that, totally be here. Because those are big deal indie devs, right? Or even new announcements in the indie scene. You know? Potential. The big Nintendo stuff is, we know we're getting Mario Kart. A lot of people feel it's time for Mario. I could see them like teasing Mario, but maybe it not coming out this year. Donkey Kong people are wanting, but whatever, dude. Fuck that monkey. Final Fantasy Tactics, I would love to see here. Obviously, as you know, we're not having Jaeger on Discord, obviously, because he's a jerk. It's so it's such a good like. Fuck you, Jaeger. The clown makeup, yeah, because Silksong doesn't exist, right? I got a mango Monster energy drink. Luckily, Wednesday's just my day off, so this just sort of worked out. Except I'm making my wife work elsewhere for an hour. She usually works in here. A new game from Subset Games? Yeah, I could see it, but I don't think this is the place for it necessarily. Especially because their games... I mean, I don't know. I mean, sure. Obviously, that would be amazing. I just don't see this as being the place. I think like Mina the Hollower is such big indies that have been very like not just indies, but there's been a lot of games where they haven't been talking about release dates, and it might be because they're like semi lined up with what's going on with Switch 2. The reason I think Mina the Hollower is a good choice, not only has it been a game that's been in Nintendo Directs before, but I remember Yacht Club Games has like outside of like the cadence of high roll people, you know, they have like a pretty close relationship with Nintendo. In fact, Shovel Knight was like the first indie amiibo, right? And maybe the only? But maybe we're not going to see any indie stuff. What I think we might see is a short little like montage of indie games coming to Switch 2. There's been a recent report saying that... It wasn't a report. It was sort of like a... somebody of note came back from GDC saying had been talking to people saying a lot of people at GDC saying they have not even... A lot have not received Nintendo dev units. Switch 2 dev units. How long will this be? I don't know. I think I heard it was going to be pretty long. What I'm hoping does not happen is they open up pre-orders today or right away. And so I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get a Switch 2, and I don't know what to do because I know some of y'all would be willing to like pay extra or whatever, or go through like extra financial links to get one, but that's not something I will ever do. So if I can't secure one, I'm fucked. But 2025, man, scalpers are different. It's scary. I remember when I got a PS5, I just clicked the link as soon as Wario posted it. In the first 2 minutes, I managed to order one. I was going to give Henry my OLED because he just has a Switch Lite. Mostly for my own sanity. Because I want him to be able to hook a Switch up to a TV instead of just talking about it and like doing a very bad job of showing me anything on that tiny screen. But they're saying that you might be able to use your old Switch as like a second screen in some situations. So I don't know if... Man, this is going to start in a few minutes. I do have jobs. I do have a job. I work 10-hour shifts 4 days a week. Not Wednesday. What? Wait, do you have a job, you fucking Saudi prince? All you do is buy video games and play them, prince. What the fuck do you do? Work from home life? All right. Let's see. This should be less obnoxious than our normal streams, overly convoluted stream setup on a podcast night. So just let me know about the volume levels. I should be able to get this going just perfectly for y'all. If y'all don't want to, but I get it. If y'all want to open your own separate stream, go for it. But this should be fine. I'll be able to adjust volume levels. Just let me know pretty quick how everything sounds. Sorry, it's the morning. I'm congested. All right, it's what, dude? It's go time. This thing really live? Right on the right. Saudi prince, yeah. He's always been a Saudi prince in my mind. Oh shit. Hollow Knight today. All right, let me turn up the audio. Hollow Knight today? I think we'll see it. I think we'll see it. Maybe. I mean, if they do like an indie montage thing, I think it's likely. You can't remember that. Like, you can never forget that Hollow Knight, when it came out on just PC, it was just like, it was not like some huge success. It wasn't until it came out on the Switch that everybody started to like talk about it and relegated to like GOAT status and all that. So I could definitely see Team Cherry feeling like they not owe it to Nintendo, but that relationship is probably important to them. But who knows? They might be bigger than Nintendo now in their own indie sort of way. Oh shit. You think they're going to start with a game? Probably not. So what are all the latest rumors? Do you think we're going to see a Mario Paint game since they have this mouse thing? Tell me about volume levels. Mario Maker? Mario 3D Maker, maybe? Dude. Sounds like a mainline 3D Mario game to me. Here's Mario Kart. They're opening with a game. That's actually surprising for Nintendo. Do y'all think this is also a 3D Mario game where he gets out of the... Oh, it's an open world, looks like. What if he gets out of the cart? Does that mean everybody loses Fantasy Critic? Because technically it's not a Mario Kart game or a 3D Mario game. Ooh, we got some wave race going on. Okay, so it's kind of like Diddy Kong's Racing, right? With the different types of... We saw a sign that just said Mario Kart. So they wouldn't show that if it wasn't just a basic bitch Mario Kart game, right? This is a weird way to start this thing, right? We're here to see a new system. Actually, no, we're here to see the software. They said this is like software focused, right? You don't want to hear my take on Mario Kart. I've like literally never given a shit. How are the volume levels? In fact, I think Mario Kart's super overglazed. When I was a child, I played Mario Kart. What? Mario Kart World. Oh shit. When I grew up, I put away my childish things and I realized,
hello everyone.
Why play the battle mode when I could play Twisted Metal? And why play the races when I could play Wipeout?
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario
Princess
Kart
Peach wearing
World,
short
launching
shorts.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Open world, probably. This is pretty hype. So this is dangerous. If they're really doing some innovative shit with this, especially as a single player game, it's like Forza Horizon. This thing's gonna score like a 95.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions,
Fuck.
the atmosphere will change.
This is huge.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
The reason I've always not cared about Mario Kart is because they're
In the
just
classic
like,
Grand Prix,
as
race
single
through
player
4
games, they're
courses
dog
in a
shit.
bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Wait, so is it open world?
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
Okay, so it's
If you're
checkpoint
below the
open
placement
world
shown
racing.
When you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Free roam.
You can also
Damn.
freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
That's crazy. This is kind of hype.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and
Fuck,
routes.
who drafted this?
So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with
What are you
friends.
talking about? A lot of people
And
talked about
even
this
take
ever
photos
since
together at different locations.
that first teaser they shown. People have been saying they're wondering if this is open world.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared.
So what's
in
the
an
big thing
upcoming
they're gonna
Mario
end
Kart
with?
World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Chris Davis? No, he didn't draft this, did he?
Mario Kart
think it was
World
Ed.
launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
What is that thing it's plugged into? Oh, that's just the... It just looks different.
That was you. So quick.
Oh, one thing I think we heard is going to be here just recently is the Nintendogs game. Because there's a microphone now. And they registered the trademark like yesterday.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Ed has Mario Kart. He also has 1, 2, 3, 4
You'll be able to
games that have
communicate
released
with
that
friends
are
and
all
family
80.
while playing a game.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, follow me. Okay. For an adventure.
Audio
While
off sync?
using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a
my
distance.
stream's...
look at this. Jump on here.
It's the stream.
All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a
You're right, it
right
is
here.
off sync a
When
little
it's
bit. I could
noisy
try
around
refreshing.
you, your voice will still come through clearly.
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's
No,
okay.
it's just
you
the
can
stream's
use
out of
this
sync.
feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go.
Screen sharing?
You can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top
That's
of that
cool.
dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it. I want to do it too.
It's running like shit down there. What's up with that?
He's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
You see the bottom?
I got it. I got it.
Oh, no.
Look at it. It's not smooth at all.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content.
Animal Crossing?
Even while playing different games.
That's not a new Animal Crossing game, right? That's just Mario Wonder and the old one. So if they're showing a 2D Mario game, a Kirby game, Animal Crossing, I don't think we're gonna see. I think we're crossing them off the list. Pikmin, we're not gonna see new ones of those, right?
Game screen.
Well, I guess that's not true.
Guys.
But those are all Switch 1 games.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
It's still running like shit though. If it runs like shit in the presentation, it's designed to run like shit.
This is where I have to do a little.
It will run like shit for everybody. The frame rate is so
Everyone can
low.
Watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay.
Look at it.
We have
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
But I think it's just going to run like that. I think it's a resources thing, Zane.
Pose mix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
The C button.
With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Chat. See it for chat.
Actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, sure.
Here,
It's weird they're
you can
showing all
quickly
these
and easily
Switch
mute
1
yourself
games.
and more. And there's this.
What's that saying about the
By
lineup?
connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Oh man.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Is this, are we watching a Switch or a Twitch presentation? Come on
you
now.
can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
There you go. I bet you like that.
That's so weird.
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Mario Party?
Okay.
Older games. I think they're not going to show a lot of new games. I think I'm going to be dropping a 3D Mario game this
Using
week.
Game Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
You think Miyamoto was watching a lot of Twitch during COVID?
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or
What is
hold
that?
a sports
Is that sports?
competition between families.
Switch Sports?
All together, anytime, anywhere.
I
Game
doubt
chat.
that, Dano. We know it's backwards compatible.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat,
I think you
our
should
goal
have.
was for you to
grabbed
enjoy
a
playing
blow
online
dryer.
with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
This is weird.
which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Cool.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Oh, yeah, we're
hope
going to
you'll
get some
try it
good
out.
Uno moments. Weird. Weird for
Additionally,
Nintendo.
Game Chat supports
I was
the
about to
Nintendo
say.
Switch parental
I was
controls
just
app,
about to say.
and different settings can be adjusted.
Weird for
example,
Nintendo to.
whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends. We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2,
All right, we heard
you can
about
play
this.
together locally on multiple systems
We
using
heard about
just
this.
one game with Game Share.
Apparently,
As
you could
shown
do this
here,
with Switch
even
1.
Games that require multiple screens can be played if one
Yeah.
person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can
Yo,
temporarily
bring
share
back
compatible
Zelda
games
4
with others
Swords.
who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
Game Share can only be used with compatible games.
Oh.
This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics.
That's kind of
on
hype. So
Nintendo
3D
Switch.
Mario 3D World. That's
Game
kind of
Share
cool.
support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
How about some video games
Please
for
take a
that
look.
system?
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
What's up, dude?
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Yeah, like what's gonna be that frame rate? Come on now.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more
LCD
contrast
screen.
between light and dark
Because
areas
they
of
want
the
to sell us
images.
OLEDs later, motherfuckers.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached
We knew all
to
this
the
stuff.
system. Detach a controller
We knew about
easily
1080p,
by
we knew
pressing the
about
release button on the back.
LCD. We knew about magnets.
The SL and SR
Obviously.
buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing.
No
with
one
a
wants to
Joy-Con
play like
2
that. That
held
joystick's in
horizontally.
the middle. Stop it.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Mouse controls. They're just calling it mouse.
Each Joy-Con
I thought
2
they'd have some
controller
cute name
can
for
be
it.
used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse
I swear to
controls.
God, if the big thing with Metroid Prime 4
By
is
adjusting
mouse
the
control,
audio
I'm
balance
gonna...
between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
Whatever,
It
dude.
also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
Show some hype-ass games. We've been
Even if
new
you
about
don't
the
have a
system.
surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
No, we got it. We got it.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
Sweet.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Can you charge it from that one?
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Sweet.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256
That's not
gigabytes of internal
enough.
storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
New dock. Shh, shh,
Use
shh.
the Nintendo Switch 2
It's got some
dock
upscaling
to
shit in
connect
it.
to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
For compatible
HDR
games.
is also supported in TV mode.
HDR in TV mode only. Weird.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
Oh, a fan.
This helps keep performance.
So they're gonna overclock it just for dock mode. Did they already do that with the
On
Switch 1?
Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
They're gonna more significantly overclock it.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up.
Are you sure about
and packed
that?
in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this.
Well, it's
game.
only for supported games, Bogart.
Kawamoto.
It's not like every game's going to be able to do 4K.
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here.
They didn't say anything about
Okay,
that, Bogart.
everyone, join me inside the game.
Fuck is this?
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
Everyone keep
This
an eye on
sign reads,
Wario's
Where are the magnets?
Twitter.
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
That
You can
looks
adjust the position of
shitty.
the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con
No one
2.
wants to do that.
By combining
one-
the mouse controls and gyroscopes,
Stop it.
things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details.
I don't know,
you might
man.
not
This
notice
mouse
until
mode
they're
thing has
pointed
got
out.
some. It's got
There are
big Wii
plenty-
U energy to it.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same
A
day as
paid
Nintendo Switch 2.
game?
So please check
I
it
thought
out
this
if
was
you're
just some
interested.
free built-in shit.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next
You gonna
up
be able to
is
shove it into
additional
a Switch
storage.
1?
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing
Whoa.
a new Pro Controller.
Whoa.
It has a C button.
A
which
C button,
launches
a
Game
chat button.
And on the back, there are
Oh.
new GL and GR buttons,
Sick.
which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition,
Existing
an
button
audio
controls,
jack
so they're
has
not
been
extra
added.
buttons. They're not
We've
like
introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
That sounds really boring.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
June?
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games
They're
take
gonna do
advantage
like
of the
a
performance and features
juiced up
of
version of
2.
Switch 1 games?
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals,
Like we know
unique
about,
ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Breath of the Wild, maybe?
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Are they gonna fill up the launch window with just this shit? Where's Arms 2? I want Arms
Party
2!
Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands
No, it's
on
not,
the base
Papa
game
Shat.
and adds
This
new
thing's an hour
features,
long.
including mouse controls.
Mouse controls? No way!
Audio
It's gonna give me
recognition.
such a huge advantage in my Mario Party
More
competition.
expressive rumble,
And my
and
friends
gameplay
can
that
see my
uses a camera
face.
accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new
Whoa.
and updated modes.
Hopefully that Wario game where you like
First
shake
up
your
is
ass
Mario
is one of
Party
these
mode.
games, so you can now
With a
shake your
single
ass in
camera,
front of your
up to 4
friends.
players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
Can't wait to see some cocks and
Up next,
buttholes.
it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
The thing is, kids love this shit,
Guide an
dude.
RC car with your voice.
They call their classmates chat in
And
school
compete
now
in
these
other mini
days.
games using full body movement and
Fucked up,
sound.
man.
Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Go! Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a
Whoa,
bouldering game
this is some
where 2
Astrobot
players each
knockoff
control an
shit.
arm.
Or has that
One
been like a
where you shake
minigame
can
in
of spray
Mario
paint
Party
and quickly
since the
tag
64?
objects.
What are we
Enjoy the thrill of
watching?
these
Come
intuitive
on.
mini-games. How quickly can you
You're
reach
spoiling
the station?
it. You're ruining it.
From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls,
No one cares
and
about
rumble.
mouse
The
controls.
biggest party yet is getting
Who's
even
gonna
bigger.
have a table in
Super
front of them?
Mario
Who?
Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Fuck, man.
Plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Maybe there's some,
Switch
like-
2 players who already own Super
Maybe it's,
Mario
like, a
Party
cultural
Jamboree
thing.
can upgrade
In
to
Japan,
Nintendo
do they
Switch
often
2
have
edition
tables in
plus
front of them when
Jamboree
they
TV
sit down to
by
play video
purchasing
games?
an upgrade pack.
I just don't
Please look
understand.
forward to a new Mario Party experience where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
We knew about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the
Nintendo
Kingdom.
Switch 2
Okay,
editions
except
like
I
The Legend
finished
of
both
Zelda
those
Breath of the
games.
Wild and The
So
Legend of Zelda
how about
Tears
you
of the
show me
Kingdom.
something new, bro?
Feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR.
Can we have
which
a
makes
version
the
of
image more
Bayonetta
vibrant.
3 that runs
So
better,
you can play
maybe,
with
or
smoother, higher definition graphics.
a juiced up version of Xenoblade X?
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Fuck.
It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Why?
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Oh, it's connected to the game live? That's kind of neat. It's Google Maps, a
Share
live
your
Google
creations
Maps.
using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game. We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Shit.
In Kirby
They
and
are gonna
Forgotten
fill up the
Land,
launch window
you'll
with
be
these
able to
games.
enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo
Hopefully
Switch 2
these
edition,
Switch 2
along with
editions are like
improved
all at
graphics
launch,
and
but I
frame
doubt it.
rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Henry loves
We
this
hope you're
shit.
looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch
Thank
and a
God.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
It's weird that they're calling it the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. You can use mouse mode. Oh,
In
so
addition to
stupid.
standard controls, you can use mouse
This
controls
game
for
better be
intuitive
fucking
gameplay
good.
on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second.
4K?
Or enjoy smoother action
Whoa.
in full HD at 120 frames
There's
per
no
second.
way this game runs at
Choose from these two
60
modes, both of which
in
support
4K.
HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
There's no fucking way.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch
It does
2
look like it's
edition
running
as well.
better than the Switch one.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2,
I will
you
say,
can
like,
enjoy
for
your
the sake
adventure
of
in Lumio City with
like
enhanced
scores
resolution
and Fantasy
frame
Critic,
rates.
the thing about juiced up versions of a game
Nintendo
is
Switch 2
they're always
edition
going to be
you just
scored
saw
based
will be
on like
available as both
the
physical
best running
and
hardware
digital
now.
versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game,
Because
you can
critics
play
are
the
always gonna
Nintendo
have the
Switch
best
2
hardware.
edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con.
What did they say? They say it's not free, it's a paid upgrade. But that's probably because Switch 2 games are just going to cost more, right? It's probably going to be like because didn't they kind of like I think what the fuck is this? Wheelchair basketball? The fuck was that? Drag and drive? Drag cross drive? What the fuck? This is an actual sport. You know what it was? Miyamoto watched that documentary, what is it, Murder Ball? And he's like, I'm inspired. This might actually be offensive to handicapped people. If these things get up and start walking around, it's gonna be fucked up. This is an actual sport. You didn't invent this, Nintendo. Oh, but they have ramps. This is... What are we looking at here? You can't just put characters in wheelchairs. I mean you can. They never walked around.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively
Drag and
pull off various
Drive.
moves.
Are we okay with
We
that
hope you're
name?
looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
Just don't call it something stupid. They need to acknowledge
Here are
that
some
this
games
is
from our publishing and development partners
Pro.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Elden Ring, huh? So I think we expected to see some high profile like ports from this past generation or current generation.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
God, it's kind of it runs a little dicey on here.
Become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Tarnished Edition? That's not a good name. Especially when it runs like shit. What? Greg Kasava and Hades 2 date? Hades 2 release date?
Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead.
If they give a 2025 date,
The sinister titan of
dude,
time.
Ed has this.
You'll
And
travel
Mario
around the
Kart.
underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Oh, thank God. Whew, get fucked, Ed.
カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルは
So you think we might see Silk Song?
本体を持ち寄っての対戦
Hades 2 is definitely fits the bill for high profile
だけ
indie.
の新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを さらにゲームと連動する
Amiibos? New Amiibos? Do we know about this?
の発売日にお届けします。
Did we know about new Amiibos?
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
Fucking
All
Vanquish?
operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
Xenoblade? What the fuck am I looking at?
After 2
Xenoblade?
long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from.
Oh, is this
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
What's this called?
Rebels!
This looks like
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Xenoblade.
This planet will be
Daemon X Machina. That's
the
what it was
sovereign
called.
axiom. The Trinitas has
Is that what
almost
this is?
completed a weapon that was created to destroy
Daemon X
all
Machina.
humanity.
Did we know there was a sequel to that? We knew.
Don't you get
Or
it?
something. Or I got a
I won't
PC
just
port.
stop you. I'll tear you apart. All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazel.
This is like
I'm
screen
super
sharing is
excited
good
for
for this, I
Split
guess.
Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
Spoilers,
The
I'm
game
not
is
finished
all
with
about
this.
friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans
Come on,
together
Team
across
Cherry.
the world, both on the
Or,
pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We
Man,
are
ain't
bringing
nobody give a
Hogwarts
shit.
Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless
So-
world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never
See
before.
what Wario is saying.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Tony Hawk. Kind of looks like dog shit. All these games are, a lot of these games are looking a little iffy, which is strange, right? Like Elden Ring looks like it's running like garbage, and they're telling us that Metroid Prime's gonna run at 60 frames 4K.
Hello, this is
IO Interactive.
IO Interactive.
Just
We're
Hitman, or are
bringing
we
our
gonna see
flagship title,
something new from them?
Hitman
This is
World
all
Assassination to
existing
Nintendo
shit.
Switch
That's the
2.
crazy part. They've shown like
As the
2
best
new
assassin in the
games,
trade, Agent 47
Mario
has
Kart,
every
and then that
man
game that
to
looks like it should have been a pack-in game.
and how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
At least this stuff is at launch.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Bond? They probably have nothing to show. This is their teaser, I think.
James Bond, the world's favorite spy.
They have
is coming
nothing to
Nintendo
show.
Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Square. Final Fantasy 9!
Light and shadow that never fades.
No!
It's reborn.
Wait, this ain't Final Fantasy 9? No!
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party.
Oh man.
Enjoy your adventure
So many people
with
just got
upgraded
baited
features
so
and
hard.
enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic.
Skyler, what the
fantasy
fuck are you
RPG,
talking?
Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light.
Bleak for what? For your fantasy critic? We did hear that Yakuza was going to be here. Yakuza 0 director's cut.
1988年、東京と大阪、
that
2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は任天堂スイッチ
All this stuff
の
is
発売
same
と
day.
同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
So there's no
Please
other
take a look.
third-party stuff going to be shown, I don't think. You think this is another Warriors? Nintendo Zelda Warriors?
When the Zonai, who descended
Yeah.
from the heavens, joined
Tears of the
hands with
Kingdom
the
Warriors?
Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call
Age of Calamity scored in 78.
the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
That'd be sick if this was like Zelda Neo, though, right? Imagine if it's not a Warriors game. Imagine if it's like Neo.
This really is the past.
Fucking Link's got like stances and shit. Nope, it's a Warriors game. I'm out. This is hype as shit. Shut up, Dano. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. I mean,
That
fuck
was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
Muso Games, dog.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
Some
We hope you're
smooth
looking
brain
forward
ass
to the untold
bullshit.
story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule.
Greatest
long
trick
ago.
the devil ever pulled was convincing normies
And
that
now, some news
Warriors
about
games
Nintendo
weren't
Switch Online.
dog shit.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively.
Kind of
on
hoping they would
Switch
like
2.
completely change all this shit
Please
up.
take a look at this.
Expansion pack. We did hear about this yesterday. Nate the Hate was like, yo, you heard GameCube games are coming? But I mean, like, what GameCube games are we talking about here? Who gives a shit? Man, the GameCube sucked ass.
Released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at
This is the only way we're going to be able to
Legend
play
of Zelda
Metroid
game
Prime
that
2,
looks like
apparently.
A cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious
This is not the Wind Waker people want.
on an adventure across the
We want the
Great
one where they fixed all the
Legend of Zelda,
bullshit.
The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and
Link was
swords
pretty
eternally
cool.
retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon.
Yeah.
And Link, from the Legend of Zelda series, enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
Here's your new F-Zero game. This is crazy how much they're focusing on shit that already exists.
In death-defying races.
And people are going to pop off for this stuff. People are going to pop off for games they've already played, and that's kind of sad.
F-Zero GX. In games that support
Fuck,
multiplayer,
dude. And I didn't even get Final Fantasy Tactics 2.
or online.
Son of a bitch.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer
Oh,
image quality
man, Bravely
and higher
Default.
resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles.
Don't worry, they're gonna end with 3D Mario.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch
I will
2
say,
exclusive game library
if this thing is
from the
$500
Nintendo
bucks,
Switch
they have
Online Plus
not shown
expansion
something
pack.
that feels like it
Launches
should
the
be
same day
500
as the
bucks.
hardware's release.
Not yet.
And
Not yet.
a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will
No
also
one
be
gives a
released.
shit. Fuck off.
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
Chat! Whoa!
The
There's a
Nintendo
chat
GameCube
button.
controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the
Oh, I
games
can make a
or haven't
Smash
played them
Brothers
before,
community joke about
we
the
hope
chat
you're
button.
looking
but-
forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo
About the
Classics.
camera, maybe?
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, okay, we're still doing partners. We're still doing partners. Who the fuck is that? No, no. Oh, it's Deltarune. Okay. I thought they were about to do a 1, 2, 3, 4 switch. Man, no one cares about Deltarune. Shit's like not even halfway done. Whack ass shit. They'll never care about this as like they love Undertale, bro. Man. Where's Silksong? Where's Mina? Fuck Deltarune. It's not the new hotness. Shut up. Oh,
Hi,
great.
I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Jesus Christ.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
We're definitely
still in
adding the
development, and
stinkiness
it's
to
already
this.
the most ambitious Borderlands game
Everything,
we've ever
there's
made.
so much existing
Borderlands
shit.
4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis
Firaxis.
Games.
I guess we knew Civ was going to come
We're
here. It's got
releasing the
mouse
Nintendo
mode.
Switch 2 edition.
I
Sid
believe
Meier's
Switch 6 did
Civilization
really
7.
well on the Switch, I heard.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Probably because it was always on
With the
sale
new
for
mouse
like $5, but who
Players
knows?
can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you
I'm glad they are
already
getting a
own the Nintendo
lot
Switch
of
version,
this kind of
you can
stuff out of the way,
experience mouse
but
controls on Switch 2
man,
by
it's like,
purchasing the upgrade.
do they have anything? Where's my launch edition,
And we have even more news.
juiced up edition of Bayo 3?
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
XCOM?
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
So surprising.
NBA 2K as well.
Hey, come on.
Wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
We got 15 minutes left, man. I'm on Skylar's side now.
Find this old tattered map.
Dude, what the fuck are they showing us?
Enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
What the fuck is this? Is this some new thing?
Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker.
What's happening?
Taste of
Is this live? What?
Really have started to
What's-
master this survival thing.
Refresh?
Ha! Nicely done.
120 frames per second, my ass.
Let's set sail.
What is going on?
For home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
From what? Dodge roll?
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Enter the Gungeon 2?
Dodge countless bullets and
Man,
aim for
shut
the
it
dungeon's
down.
depths in our roguelike
Just
shooter
shut it
sequels.
down.
Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan favorite
This dude
elements
said
to return.
Xbox better.
We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Oh, hell. Come on. Team Cherry? What does that sound like? Don't sound like Silksong. But is it just the YouTube stream? Is there another stream out there? It's all streams. Civ is hyped, though. Whoa.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
Who?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Cyberpunk. Oh, we did hear maybe Cyberpunk would be on this thing. There ain't no way Cyberpunk's gonna run on this shit.
Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters.
Are we gonna see a Donkey Kong game? What is happening? There's 10 minutes
Cyberpunk
left.
2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Cyberpunk?
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Square Enix? Final Fantasy 9?
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイク
7 remake?
発売いたします。
Oh, shut it down, dude.
本作はミッドガル
They're just selling us games we've already
3
played.
部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て
Refresh the stream. No, it's everything.
を体験いただきます。
Your stream is fine.
スイッチ2で展開する
What are you talking about?
7
Should I check
リメイクシリーズ
Switch?
に
Twitch?
ぜひメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Is this live? Alright. Are we seeing anything good in here? Silksong was in the sizzle roll? Shut the fuck up. Is that true? I can't rewind. Alright, let me... The YouTube stream I can rewind, so let me rewind that. Hold on. I have it on mute over here. Chill out. Leighton? Did they have a year for Silksong? Silksong 2025! Okay. I saw it.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, publishing and development partners, not
Please
last
take
game.
a look.
So was there anything in the sizzle reel that... We'll rewind this later. Just Bloodborne? What is this shit? What am I looking at? Actually playing Silksong? As far as like playing Silksong, I don't care when it comes out. I'll play it when it releases.
I give you my life. Turn,
I didn't even draft Silksong.
O wheel,
What do you mean?
and transport him to a night.
Liza P2?
To humanity's very dusk.
I think Nick drafted Silksong. It is from Software. Is it existing from software? Is this Bloodborne 2? No, this ain't Bloodborne. What the fuck is this? This is just new shit? It kind of looks like shit. So I was thinking maybe this is an old game. This doesn't look Bloodborne-y. It had like a future train or whatever. Whoa. That's sick. Jetpack? Open world Bloodborne? Oh yeah, this is very Bloodborne. Whoa. This could be like a Dark Souls from Demon Souls thing. They could do like Bloodborne of a different name, right? Are you seeing anything specifically from Bloodborne? Or does it look just vaguely Bloodborne? This is certainly Bloodborne
Close your eyes
related.
And contemplate now the moon,
Steamborn.
as befits the soon to depart.
Yo, this is a huge surprise.
Carrier of blood.
Whoa. Elderborn? This is huge. You can tell it's like struggling a little bit maybe to run on the Switch too. But yo, what's this gonna look like on PC?
The moon tears will flow.
That's crazy. Switch 2 with the exclusive announcement? I told y'all it was gonna be like a IP change. Dude, this is their fucking Dark Souls. They Dark Souls'd Bloodborne. It's an IP issue. Sony wouldn't let it go. Only on Nintendo Switch? Oh no. Why? Why did they do that?
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. So please check it out when
That's gonna piss off so many people.
That's all from our publishing and
That's
development
funny. That's actually funny.
We'd like
Only
to
on
thank
Switch
the
2.
developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing
That
and
looked a
development
little
partners
janky, but
who prepared footage for this presentation.
it's probably Namco, right? It's the same thing as Demon Souls to Dark Souls. Sony didn't want.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
There's no 3D Mario.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Donkey Kong? Mario? 3D Mario? That ain't Mario. That could be Mario. That's the star. Kirby? Smash? It's Smash. I bet it's Smash. That's a Kirby star, not a Mario star. It's Smash. It's probably just a tease. No, it's not Kirby Air Ride, it's Smash. Dude, that'd be funny if it was just Kirby Air Ride. It's a Kirby game? It is just Kirby Air Ride? Wait. Okay, it's Mario Kart again? Are you fucking kidding me? The one new game they've announced is Mario Kart 2 and they end with Kirby Kart? What the fuck? 2025? No one gives a shit!
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
Holy fuck.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for
Oh,
today.
thank God, there's something else.
Take a look.
There's something else. Kirby Air Ride is scored a 61 on GameCube. This Mario? Is Mario Odyssey? What the fuck am I looking at? Donkey Kong. That's a Mario. That's a cart. That was a cart. That was a mine cart. Those look like bananas. Ingot Isle? This is DK. Fuck. Whoa, it's like Donkey Kong Elden Ring. We should call every open world game an Elden Ring one. He has Cappy? What do you mean he has a hat? Okay, this looks pretty hype though. This looks pretty hype though. Looks a lot better than Donkey Kong 64. Some side-scrolling stages? I knew it when I saw that fucking minecart. Y'all think this comes out this year? This has to. They need something big. Bonanza? No date? Oh shit! With launch?
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2
Like a month
launches
after
on June
launch.
5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website.
The good news
which
is
goes
Chris
live
Davis
later
drafted
today.
Donkey Kong, and he has a penchant
We've
for
covered a lot of information,
ruining things all on
that's
his
all
own.
we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
No price either, yeah. That's crazy. So what did we learn? All right, there's going to be some treehouse stuff, but I'm not going to be here all day, so we need to see this montage. That's crazy. A new Bloodborne, Darkborn, whatever. Silk Song, it says 2025. That's game of the year. Wild Hearts. Whoa. I thought that was dead. Witchbrook, Holiday 2025. For your Tetris. Marvel Cosmic Invasion looks sick. That was it? That was what we missed? So what do y'all think? What the fuck is Fast Fusion? I guess the Wipeout's long dead, so... Shadow Labyrinth. Do we get new dates for stuff? What's a multiplayer game? What are you talking about, Jacob? What's a multiplayer game? Reanimal 2025. Mario Kart and DK, that's it for the... Well, I mean, that's not true. There's plenty of other stuff coming up, but like new Switch 2 games, those are the only big ones, yeah. The Dusk Bloods is a multiplayer game? What does that mean? It's only a multiplayer game? What do you mean, get fucked, Nick? Get fucked me. I don't want to only a multiplayer game from Software. Who gives a shit? I'll care as little about that as I do Night Rain. Where did they say that? Every Souls game has multiplayer though, right? I mean, I don't think that's crazy for a launch year. E-Cheese. Professor Layton. He sent the link. Well, what is it? What does the link say? It's not like an open world Bloodborne? Single player open world Bloodborne game? If it's not that, then that's a huge fucking disappointment.
We've shown a lot of games
It's already
so far.
weird it's Switch only.
The next game will be the last from our publishing.
It's a multiplayer game? Dude, that's fucking tragic. It's just another Night Rain?
Tears will flow for one,
Multiplayer how?
and one alone.
What do you mean multiplayer? What does that mean? What does multiplayer mean? Every Souls game has multiplayer.
I pray that you are able.
Except Sekiro.
Carrier of blood.
I'm underselling it. We don't even know what the fuck it is. You're the one telling me it's multiplayer only. What does multiplayer only mean? Okay, you're saying it's not an asset flip, but is it like not a single player game? When are we going to be able to pre-order this thing? Everybody keep an eye on Wario. We can't let the scalpers win.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
They said multiplayer in a
I pray that you are able.
This doesn't really look like multiplayer. I mean, whatever. If it is just a Night Rain and not like with new assets and not like an open world Bloodborne game like maybe I thought it was, that is insanely disappointing for me, yeah. And probably a lot of people. That new Donkey Kong game looked kind of sick, right?
Partners published.
Kirby Air Ride. I really thought that was going to be the last thing. I'm like, dude. Kirby Air Ride, the first one, scored a 61 on Metacritic. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's like reminded me of like a Hulk game. I do gotta roll here shortly. You can climb on anything, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it. Can he like dig through the ground anywhere? Has it got like Geomod? Like Red Faction up in this bitch? That's actually kind of sick. If he can just do that, that's sick. That's... This is supposedly the Mario team, right? But can he really do that anywhere is my question. That's crazy. I've never like really cared about Donkey Kong games. Like I'm not big on Donkey Kong Country. I don't care about the arcade game. I'm definitely not like a 64 player, and I don't like even the newer side-scrolling Donkey Kong games that much. But this looks kind of shit hot. But maybe just because it looks like a Mario game with destruction. The surprise, I guess, is that it's going to be available so close to launch. That's pretty exciting. I think Mario Kart's exciting. And if it's actually fun single player, and I think Donkey Kong's exciting. A lot of the rest... The actual like functionality of the Switch 2 seems kind of whatever from what they've shown, honestly, a little unimpressive. The new stuff seems very not interesting to me. The port stuff seems kind of interesting. Like they're going to overclock that thing like crazy, but they said 4K for only for supported games. You know how like think about the stuff that ran at like 120 frames a second, like this generation. It's usually stuff that was like built on last generation's hardware that already ran well, that they can like juice up to run like at 120 frames 4K this generation. So I bet we're only going to see like 4K 60 in games that are like, were like built on like Switch 1 architecture or whatever, right? That are easier to like juice up, right? Or like indie games that aren't that demanding. But it's crazy what they said about Metroid running at 4K 60 docked. This thing seems pretty wild, right? This looks like a pack-in thing that's just on the Switch and they're charging for it. Price is $350. Where are we seeing that? Where are we seeing the price? If y'all need to ping the fuck out of me if pre-orders go up on this shit. Because I will not buy a Switch 2 for more than it costs. I mean, I would say that like... Wario tweeted what? He tweeted what? The price or the... Y'all have to let me know very clearly and specifically when pre-orders are available for this shit. And if you're a trusted person and you buy 2, let me know. Because, yeah. Anyways, I gotta run. We're going to talk about this a lot on the podcast tonight. I will see y'all later. Pre-orders on the 9th. All right. All right. Good. All right. Thanks for watching. Tune in tonight. Podcast.